Alright, welcome back everyone. I know it's been a while. But here we are back in Luminara. We're gonna continue our town that we started. And let's get back into it. It has been quite a while since I've played. Wanted to take a little break from the game and wait for the 0.8 patch to come out with all the new stuff, and then I got busy with real life things like a move, which was stressful and still not completely unpacked, but during the move I didn't even realize that 0.8 had dropped. As of this recording, that came out a couple of weeks ago, and I just realized it, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. And so I finally got a chance to do a recording this weekend. So let's get into it. We got all kinds of new stuff to explore. I did jump in on a different map and I only played for about 10 minutes, kind of looking at some of the new things, but there's a bunch of new decorations. They kind of overhauled or I guess not overhauled, but they did a lot of work with the desirability. So like now, when you are placing a decoration, you can see that it shows you the percentage of increase that the residential building will get, which is kind of neat. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Let's just get into playing instead of going through everything. From what I had seen online, it seems like one of the big new additions is this festival pole. It's a good early game desirability boost. So we're going to want to put this in for sure. It's a 4x4. Don't exactly know where we're going to fit it. We didn't design this area with this in mind, so... So if I remember correct, like, our residential is gonna just continue to expand this way. I do remember we did get that raider attack from over the mountain, which I was expecting raiders from this direction or from that direction. Looks like we got started on the fort here. But no, the raiders came from this direction, which at the time was completely unprotected. That's okay. We've got a lot of gold already for this early in the map. So I'm just gonna run at 1x speed just because I need to get back into this. Not just this map, but the game. Oh, we got bears attacking. Oh, 1x speed looks like it's in slow motion. Then we got that tower there. Come on, hunters. There we go. Frame rate's a little slow. Okay, I want to put that festival pole in. Obviously, it would be great right in the center, but so are the markets. Markets are good in the center too. This one's a 5. This is already the expanded marketplace. So I feel like if I'm gonna let the game run, I'm gonna keep getting distracted by stuff. I don't even remember what this town has or what its needs are. Pretty sure, yeah, we've got willow and baskets. This was the Idyllic Valley map. I think, yeah, this map type is beginner friendly, so it's got an abundance of resources. And here's some of the willow bush. Okay, I'm not really going to pay attention to the market right now. I'm gonna try and build. So I think I was gonna put a theater here, kind of at the top of this hill. And then a 5x5 park. So that's gonna be really cool. Maybe what we can do then. Okay, the festival pole does have a tremendous radius. That's really good. Because yeah, I'm thinking that maybe we're gonna put it over here, but yeah, because this is gonna get filled in with residential too. Raiders again. I just kind of just want to build today. Just getting back into the game. I kind of just want to build. Alright, 150 gold. Alright, so we got more than enough resources here for this. And I think this is an okay spot, at least for now. We can do some reorganizing. I just want to get that building down because it's a good one. Alright, where are these raiders coming from? Coming from the woods over there. They're gonna kill my cows, are they? Just in case, I might set... Yeah, so you'll notice from the last episodes too that this interface is different. Part of the 0.8 patch was that they increased the intelligence of the AI as well, so hopefully our people will be smarter about the tasks that they need to do. I'm gonna try and move these cows out of the way of these raiders, and hopefully the raiders won't attack them. But they're already here though. Alright, we'll up the speed to 2 times. Don't attack my cows. Okay, they ignored the cows. That's good. So we've got 1 tower. They're already stealing flour from that. Okay, that sucks. We lost a hunter already. Not good. Man, I didn't really want to lose that. Jerk. Oh good, and there's a bear too. Alright, well we are getting wrecked. Look at this guy. I think they must have made these more difficult too. I thought we were done. Like, normally these things don't last this long. My cows! Of course you're way over there for some reason. I need to grab some of these people. Get out here and kill this bear. Why does it sound like I am still getting attacked? This is like super overwhelming. And it's like the beginning of the game. Alright, I'm still hearing noises like, oh, they're attacking the fence. Good lord. Yeah, they must have done something to these because they never lasted this long. Alright, well that is two attacks in a row that we have gotten absolutely annihilated. I don't think that we have any more of those. Heavy tools. Okay, well that sucked. Do we even have any cows left? Looks like we lost one to that stupid bear. 100 flour was taken and 6 buildings destroyed. Yeah, in the early game, the raiders were kind of not a problem. In fact, 18 seems really high. Like normally, I mean, we're not exactly at the start of the game with 130 people, but it seemed like you'd get like 10 or something. I don't know. I'm just having a hard time remembering, I guess. But that was pretty brutal. And this is not on hard difficulty. This is on average difficulty. Alright, so we're gonna have to wait for Adka to visit us next year and buy a new heavy tool for our windmill. This farm seems to be doing really well. Food is low. So we should probably put a barracks down. Is that what this is? Yeah. Get kind of a small army going, even though they're pretty expensive. 250 gold, which is not a problem. Yeah, we've got enough for that. So we're gonna get that project going too, but I'm gonna oh, this one's almost done, but I'm gonna hit priority on that anyways. Here's the vault build site, which is gonna have a wall around it. So they moved the walls into the defensive category. And then instead of, I think this might have said roads and walls, and now it's roads and fencing. Cost 1. I can't build these yet. Well, I can't build the vault yet, so I'm not going to use the resources to build a wall. What I should do, however, since I've got the gold for extra guards, is to place some extra towers. If I put this here, then this side won't be as protected. That one was there, so I was going to put another one here. And then this one here. I think for now we'll pause that one. Okay, well that barracks, they got those materials there quick. Alright, so the pole is done. It also provides entertainment, which before this patch, there was no early game entertainment. You couldn't build your first entertainment building until tier 3, which was the theater and the pub. So I think that yeah, okay, so this is tier 2. So this allows you a tier 2 entertainment building, which is good. All right. More grid layouts, which I don't really enjoy, but that's what we're doing. But we're not even full on people right now, and we are suffering from food, low food, so we've got lots of clay, so why did I pause this? Let's go ahead and turn that back on. We can start making some pottery. Okay, so we've got one farm here that's doing really well. Yeah, well, we can't eat grain now because our windmill is broken. Flax for the weaver. What are we doing on clothes? We have 0. Alright, we just had an attack. I might wait like a year or so before putting a guard in there. You only get the monthly cost when you've got a guard in it, so it's not costing us any money to have this building. How much iron does the vault need? 20. We'll have to buy that from Adka as well if we want to build an early vault. It can be good, especially if you're making good money, because then otherwise your warehouses just fill up with gold ingots. And then you don't have storage for other things that you need. Work areas are empty, may need to be moved. Oh right, because there's no stone. Alright, we've got lots of logs, so let's scale this back a little bit. Maybe go 2 for 1, and then let's find a location that's got some stone. Don't remember this map very well, but I think there was probably some mega rocks somewhere. Huh. Alright, there's a few rocks here. That'll be enough to keep them busy for a little bit. Oh. That was this worker over here. This one is set to trees only. Food. How's our foraging going? This one's grabbing a decent amount. How many foragers do we have? What are you foraging? A couple of berries. Oh, the medicinal roots. I did want those, but... Oh, we're getting medicinal roots over here. Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous for you to be doing this for so little. Oh, there's nuts up here and eggs. More eggs and mushrooms, but we can't grab all of it. We could come out here. This has got the most stuff. She's gonna spook the deer every time she comes out there, but it's the most amount of food. Greens, berries, herbs. I would kind of like to get something different, like those nuts and eggs. Yeah, I mean, we're out of all those things. Lots of greens on this map. Okay, so we've got somebody grabbing medicinal herbs and all those greens. That person is grabbing these things, that's good. You're over here. Greens and berries, right? We have lots of foragers. We have lots of foragers, yet we are out of berries, out of mushrooms, out of nuts, out of eggs. What are we doing on meat? Pretty good on meat. And decent on fish. What happened to the game music? Alright, so fishermen. Okay, so there is somebody fishing that there. Alright, fishermen are doing good. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I remembered discovering this over here. I think this is a good spot. We can get another fisherman there. Some hunters out here. There's some good deer. So let's go ahead and do that. I kind of want to maybe double down on the food a little bit, not rely so much on farming right now. We'll do farming later. How many free people do we have? We have a lot. We have a lot of laborers, so we should definitely get some more profession people. All right. Food. I'm gonna add another fisherman because there's a node out here that would be good to grab. We'll go ahead and put these two together. They can be pals. And how many hunters do we have? I don't think we have enough. No, we've got one there. We have two over here that are both hitting up those deer. I think that's all we have. Okay, so I'm gonna put one down over here. We got some deer out there, so maybe 2 more hunters. Over this way, that will go all the way out there to hunt. It's a long ways, but that's okay. Where's our smokers? We just have the one? Yes, we do. Okay. One over here for those 2. I think I should put another one over here. People don't like to live next to the smokehouse, even though I'm sure it smells amazing. Well, if you put it outside of the fence, the raiders will attack it and steal your food. So maybe we'll put it inside. And we'll adjust this fencing. And put it there. Palisade wall is under defenses now. Oops. X is the shortcut key for walls. Salvage, yes. Okay. So we'll put that there, and then hunters. Now this was going to be residential. Probably end up against the walls here, putting city type buildings. Like maybe the brewery we could save for this corner here. Probably thinking ahead way too far. Alright, for now, let's put one hunter there. The house could go here. I think I'll make it a hunter. Okay. I was thinking, yeah, I do want to move this farm eventually, but for now it's providing much needed food. Because I don't want to move this road. I mean, the farm actually might not have to move. We just have to get rid of this fence. But we'll look into that later. I don't know if I should run this fence all the way across. Sure, why not? We've got plenty of logs. And put a fence there. Okay. So we added 2 hunters and a fisherman. I wanted to add a 3rd hunter over here. Don't want to mess up those eggs. So I'll put it right there. Alright, so we'll want to pay attention for all those things to finish. Since we need to adjust those work areas. Hopefully that'll bring us in some more food because we are at the end. Alright, some more food just came in. The foragers are now going to go back out and start picking. Farmers are going to start seeding. Alright, so this year we need to hope that Atka shows up and that she brings heavy tools with her. We have money here, 900. Okay. Livestock animal born, so we're back up to 3. Yeah, I mean, they're not protected out here from the bears. But, oh well. What's this? Yeah, that was kind of a problem. That they'll attack and steal our grain from here. Okay, so this one got done. You are gonna come out this way. Wow, look at all these greens. And all these berries. Holy smokes. More medicinal roots, too. And herbs. Jeez. We might need to put some more foragers down too, even though we have a lot. Just to be gathering all this stuff up. There's a ton. I feel like what this person is collecting, well, the eggs and the nuts are nice. Interesting. Wonder if raiders would come through that bottleneck at all. How much clay do you have? Only 1,000. So to get to tier 3, we need 150 people, and we haven't grown at all. And we just need the wood planks. We have everything else. We even have all the homesteads. Usually that's the thing that you wait for. Okay, you're not Adka. But he does sell food. We might buy some. So we need to increase our population so that we can upgrade to tier 3. Okay, so our other fisherman is down, so let's get you working because we are super low on food. Alright, another hunter. You're gonna come out here and hunt these deer as well. And you are gonna hunt out this way. Alright, so that's a lot of hunting. Hey, there she is. Oh, right. I'm just gonna put a little door in here. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, we need heavy tools. I kind of had a feeling that she wasn't going to bring him this time, and she didn't. Damn. Selling crude weapons for a premium, since we aren't making our own weapons. If we were to build or put a bunch of soldiers in, this would be good, but I mean, she's selling it for way above average. I think we're gonna come out of the food thing on our own. Like, we've got plenty of fish, so I don't need to buy that from her. Alright, so this was not helpful at all. Scorv, what do you got? Not paying any... Oh, well, he's paying good money for honey. But I'm going to hold on to our honey. And that just reminded me of something that I will show you in a second. We're doing good on all these things, so we don't need to buy any of this from him. Maybe a little low on shoes. Maybe we should add a second shoe maker. I'm sure there's only one. Where's our shoes? Yep, just one guy. Well, I can show you right here. So they added product limits, production limits, which is awesome. Banished had this, where you could set a top limit, like, you know, for example, maybe your town only needs, well, for example, I just added a second person. They're going to make a lot of shoes. They might make too much shoes for this population of people. So I could say always have 10 shoes on hand, maximum quota. So that means this number will only go as high as 10. Like, I'll only sit as high as 10 in how many shoes that I have. And the neat thing about that is then these workers, instead of what they used to do when they didn't have resources, they would just sit here idle, unable to work. And now when their production limits are met, they will actually go and become laborers. So they're doing something productive, which is also, you know, banished worked that same way too. So that's just a huge improvement to the game as far as your town's productivity. You know, on top of the AI improvements that are supposed to increase their efficiency. Let's see, that one's pretty good. I don't know. Man, I think I'll probably go ahead and keep this farm. This one can use the fertility. I'll go ahead and put it there. Even though I'm not sure about that farm, but... Oh yeah, so one of the ones that can get out of hand is the pottery making. How many pots do we have? So we're up to 42 already. I do want to sell those. I think they lowered the amount that pots are worth, as it was just probably too strong of an early game money maker at the trade house. It was pretty much my go-to if you could find clay on your map. Put the pottery maker down and then they would just make a ton of pots and then you sell them. So I think I'm going to put a quota of 100, which sounds really high, but if I'm not paying attention, that would be a good place for him to stop. But, sometimes Adka buys pots, but of course not this time. We've already got... Oh wait, we've got 60 sitting at the trade post. That's good. We don't actually need any more than that. I'm going to revise this, and we're going to go down to... set the quota to 50. So anyway, I'm not going to bore you with going around to all my different buildings and setting quotas. I guess from something that I read or I saw somewhere, there was that the clothing, like the Weaver building, is now the kind of the strong item to sell, but you need farms to make the flax. But then, you know, the clothing still sells for a good price. All right. Atka didn't bring the heavy tool that we desperately needed. That's a bummer. Was I gonna move you? No, because I wanted those eggs and nuts. But there's way more stuff out here. Well, it's just berries and greens, though. Which isn't a bad thing to have. Uh-oh. Did I not put some water out here? So we got a well here. Where else? There's one there. Okay. So these people don't have a well nearby. We'll do that. Put another one over here and then down here by the water, maybe? Ooh. I mean, I would love to add more people because it's going to get us up to 150, but we're struggling on food. Let's do it. We'll figure it out. Just realized that this is all fenced off and nobody can get through. Salvage, yes. roads and fencing. Alright, so now we are over on our population, so we need to build more houses. And then we also got to make sure that we've got enough food. So 2 houses will cover them. We've got all those extra hunters. What's happening? Okay, we're attacking a bear. We added all those extra hunters, 1 extra fisherman. We could probably add an additional fisherman. I was kind of thinking of out here. Yep. And an additional forager. We've got an awful lot of these people, but there's a ton of stuff out here together. I mean, look at all these berries. It's nuts. Berries, greens. We don't really have that many herbs. Medicinal roots. Let's see what's down there. Now let's get this water down. I wonder if I was thinking about putting a barracks in here. It doesn't look like it. I made it so that it doesn't fit. It would look cool though, so maybe we should do that. Alright, so we got the housing in. We just need 1 more house and we'll have 150 for tier 3. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably gonna move this forager so we can keep this to residential. Building on fire. Okay, so this thing went up pretty quick. We get lots of good fishing nodes here. 150% is not as good as I was hoping for. It's alright. Very fertile. Okay, it just keeps on going. 4. I mean, the foraging is... it's crazy. Look at all this. There's some nuts and mushrooms. Of course, this is where it's sparse, though. Willow, berries, greens. Oh, there's the herbs. Yeah, let's do that. We'll be adjusting things as we expand. Like for example, I think I'm gonna move this herbalist's hut because I'm gonna want to start filling this in with buildings. Let's just place her out here in the middle somewhere. Okay, so our house is down. We can get to 150 people now. Look at our food. Well, we just harvested. Harvested a lot of beans. Is that it? Beans? Yeah, beans. Never seen that animation for the bees before. Alright, well, now what? We just have the one composter on that side of town. Looks like she's having a hard time reaching this side of town. We could maybe put one out here, but I know that I was going to expand the residential out this way. But it means that we've got to pick an area for the undesirable buildings. Which could be right here. What's this? Oh, it's a market for the expansion of the residential area that I was just mentioning. And here's another one. We'll worry about expanding the residence after we get to tier 3. Like, we're already... Oh, we're there. I feel like they made that more expensive. It didn't used to be 2,000 gold. Are you kidding? Holy smokes. And 150 clay? I feel like it used to be like 25. Wow, they made that way more expensive. I mean, I guess that's good. I like it when games, like, you actually have to invest your time and earn your way to upgrades instead of upgrades being so easy that it's like trivial that you even start at a lower amount. I don't think I had seen this. There's a little pause button. So that means that we met our production limit of 50. And so now it's paused and this person is working as a laborer now. So I wonder if we go below the amount of pots, if they come back automatically. I would think so. That's how it should work. It keeps spoiling a bunch of stuff. 241 beans. All those beans we just got. Maybe. Alright, well, we just hit a new year. We just hit tier 3. This is a perfect time to put in a stop on this video. Let me show you one more thing that's new. they put in this little button where you can mark, basically prioritize the repairs on buildings. Before, like if you came across a blizzard or something and a whole bunch of your buildings in your town like started degrading at the same time, it would take forever for your builders to go around and repair all the buildings, and plus you need wood planks in order to do the repairs. And so for some important buildings like a school or the trade post, now you can prioritize the buildings that your builders repair. Alright, what does it say? Outsiders view your town as being a little dull. Okay, so they're saying, hey, you should build a theater. Well, I saved a place for that. I don't think I even want to know. Okay, I was using the park to save the place, so now we can delete that. We can go to theater. Yeah, how much? I don't know. They might not have adjusted the gold on this one. It looks like it could be the same. Where do we want it to face? I'm thinking it should face town. Alright. We're not going to build it right away, so let's put it on pause. We'll probably start it next time. We'll look into some of the other tier 3 stuff next time, figure out what we want to do. I don't know, I mean, okay. I was just going to say, I don't know if we have much for mining. Oh, that's right. Was this the map where I was kind of like leveling this off? Because I was thinking I was going to build a road up here. And then we're going to put like our forges here so that the iron can just come right here and get turned into bars. Sounds good to me. And we'll start doing that next time. So thanks so much for watching. Sorry it's been so long since I got a Luminara video out, but hopefully now that I'm moved in and getting settled into my new place, I'll get back to recording more. So thanks again, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.